Minute 1. No one understands what's happening. Radar systems suddenly detect movement. What looks like a routine military activity turns into a real alert within seconds. American destroyers in the Gulf shift into combat position, while Iran's air defense network activates at the same time. But the most terrifying part is this. No one knows if the first signal is a false alarm or the beginning of a real attack. And at that exact moment, the world holds its breath. Within the first 5 minutes, the internet floods with headlines like, "The US has struck Iran." But no one knows the scale. Some reports mention limited airstrikes, while others suggest this could be the start of a full-scale war. That's where real fear begins. Because when information is incomplete, the human mind fills the gap with the worst possible scenario. At the 10-minute mark, sirens start going off at US bases across the Gulf. In Qatar, Bahrain, and Kuwait, soldiers rush into bunkers. Reports claim Iran's ballistic missile systems are now active. No one knows which targets will be hit. And now a single question takes over the viewer's mind. Will Iran launch a counterattack? But the answer doesn't come yet. Because the most terrifying part of war isn't the explosions, it's the waiting. By minute 15, oil prices begin to surge. Financial markets show signs of panic. Social media is filled with speculation that the Strait of Hormuz could be closed, a narrow passage that carries a massive portion of the world's oil, and one wrong move could shake the entire global economy. Just as the viewer thinks, this is it, the big strike is coming, a new question appears. What if this is only the beginning? At minute 20, reports emerge that Iran-backed groups are mobilizing. US bases in Iraq go on high alert. Israel raises its air defenses to maximum readiness. Movement is detected near the Lebanon border. Now the conflict is no longer just between the US and Iran. And this is where the psychological breaking point hits. The viewer is no longer imagining a single war, but a chain reaction across the entire region. By minute 30, the Pentagon is in an emergency meeting. At the same time, Iranian state television broadcasts a warning of severe consequences without giving details. The uncertainty grows because the human brain fears incomplete threats more than known ones. Right then, new objects reportedly appear on radar systems. Drones, missiles, or just electronic interference. No one knows. Some military analysts argue that Iran's greatest advantage isn't direct firepower, but its ability to create chaos, especially around the Strait of Hormuz, where mines, drones, and fast attack boats could disrupt global shipping within minutes. At minute 40, new footage spreads across social media. People claim to see lights in the sky. Some say it's missile defense systems activating. Others believe it's proof that the war has officially begun. But verified information is still missing. That's why the first 60 minutes could be the most dangerous window, because leaders are forced to make decisions without complete data. And in history, some of the largest wars didn't start with certainty, but with miscalculation. By minute 50, reports claim US warplanes are taking off again. Internet access slows down in parts of Iran. Communication begins to break. People are no longer just asking what happened. They're asking who's next, because now it's not about whether the attack started. It's about whether it can still be controlled. Some strategic analyses suggest a conflict like this could remain limited to targeted strikes. Others warn it could spiral into a regional escalation involving multiple actors, especially if proxy groups fully engage and global energy routes are threatened. By the 60-minute mark, the world is already divided. One side believes this is a controlled show of force. The other believes a war has already begun, one that cannot be reversed. And the most terrifying question still remains unanswered. Was this just the first hour or the beginning of a new era? Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next video.